雷鳴と共に散れ。
Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus Graves back again with another reaction to Naruto Shippuden. If you enjoy the upcoming video, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. Head on over to my Patreon page. The link is down below in the pinned comment. Also, down in the pinned comment below is the link to my Discord. All sorts of fun and good discussions we're having over there. Head on over, become a patron, join the Discord, and with that, let's get on into it.
どうしたお前も感じるのか違和感こいつは舐めたらあかん
He remembers the, chakra.
水遁大爆水晶は厄介ですね。ええ、殺さずに生け捕るってのが面倒でしたがね。
I wonder what it was about that. Only because maybe it's only B's misinterpretation of it, but he said, "Are you getting bad vibes?" Samehada. Samehada does seem agitated, but then you see the flashback, and it's like Kisame didn't seem. Well, not that he didn't have a problem with them, but he said it was just bothersome. It just seemed like the way Samehada was reacting, unless he was just reacting to remembering that chakra, seemingly conveying agitation, you would have thought the flashback would have shown a bit more struggle, is all I mean.
OK 気づいてない KO
Yeah, I was just thinking that with all of them with all of them having the Sharingan and the Rinnegan,
だから6人分の資格が一つにつながっててくそ話もできるさ
ooh. Oh.
遊戯との胸元をガン見して点検そしたら黒い出っ張りを発見最初は使い込まれちゃう
Like, you knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. Not yet. Well, never easy, but you know what I mean. It wasn't gonna happen just yet.
お前にとっちゃ余計視界が悪くなる。分かってんな、B。
おう、よ
ここらの森全部吹っ飛ばしちまえ。
Say we can't see. You know what that means, right? Fuck this entire thing. Oh. Yo.
しかし、木陰の方はまだらを抑えられてる。今のところは問題ない。
For now.
すげえ
Ooh.
封印術オクトパスホールド
つまり3秒で炭が体全体を完全に覆い固まって動きを止める。動けなくしてから。
This is gonna be anime seconds.
1
Knuckle get the sun. Oh, they did. I thought it was gonna be anime seconds and something was gonna happen. Yeah, so they went into their tailed forms, well, one of the first stage tail form.
ここは一旦引いて立て直すことにするぞ。
Perhaps that was shown in one of the fillers, but that's the first time seeing the tail beast look like that, so I'm like, oh shit, what the hell was that? It's a pretty dope looking tailed beast though.
この手が触れたら俺の勝ちだ。
元気今度は混合力サウスポー
Yeah. Yeah.
カカシ先生に激マン先生
Bushy your brow.
2匹増えたところで何も変わらん。
Well, how about this, bitch? How about an army? How about companies?
やめろなんでこうなんだよ
Is this who I think it is? Mm-hmm. And the man has returned.
闇が
来た
尾が5本。奴を攻撃しようとした。
この私が
The beast is rebelling.
俺たち美獣にもちゃんと感情がある。ああいう扱いをされるのを見ると、わしたち美獣をペットにしてきた忍びたちがずっとやってきたこと。
Ninetales is done with the shit. He's like, yeah, they've always been like that.
さっさとやっちまえ。わしは寝るとこだ。
チャクラの吸収、口寄せ、引き寄せと飛ばし、チャクラの引き抜き、からくり。どういうことだ？どれも使ってこない。
He said they're not using any of those. I was wondering if they were powerful enough that they could all use them, kind of like Nagato, the reanimated Nagato was able to use all of them.
お前のチャクラをキュービに取られて本当に死ぬぞ焦点ずれま
そうなってねえってことは、キュービがナルトのチャクラを取ることを途中でやめてるってことだ。なあ、キュービ。
いつかおめえの中の憎しみもどうにかしてやりてえと思ってる。美獣と一緒にいること、勝手に思い込むんじゃねえよ。
Is he the first one to ever accept him? I would think so. Because when you think about it, Jinchuriki have always been outcasts in their village. And then when you think about the tailed beasts have been outcasts within their own host. So no matter what, they're always, like, Ninetales seems to be weary and disillusioned. But now he's coming within a host who maybe kind of gets him, certainly accepts him, at least now he does. And he never really shunned him either, well, now that I think about it. He never really shunned him either, it was just always contentious. But especially with his line to Faux Madara, he accepts him. That would have never happened before. I mean, I assume, but given the way history has gone, or at least as they've shown it in Naruto so far, this is a new thing.
キュービの足らぬただの不安定な力でしかない。お前に導きを与えるもの、それがうちは。
Always
お前
dismissed,
ら美獣は動力者のしもべでしかない。
looked down upon, maybe not, but
従え。
seen as nothing more than something to be controlled.
悪いが野放しにはしておけん
どんなことを語ろうが。
About control.
私の中でじっとしていてください。
Please stay quiet inside me. I can't let you run loose. You will be guided by the Uchiha.
あなたは世界の抑止。そして私はあなたの抑止。
どのみちこいつも。
いつかおめえの中の憎しみもどうにかしてやりてえと思ってる。
He's the only one that actually saw him as a living, breathing, thinking, sentient thing, individual. as opposed to an animal. Or powerful, uncontrollable force.
これってヨンビ？
俺をヨンビなんて呼ぶんじゃねえ。俺は水蓮堂の鼻炎王
Handsome Monkey King.
孫悟空聖天体制だ。
Goku. Son Goku. I guess it would also make sense. Goku. Uzaru.
ごめん。
てめえ、ゲの割には素直なやつだな。クラマは人中力のしつけがいいと見え。てめえ、キュービの本名も知らねえのにキュービの人中力やってんのか。
I've heard that name. Kurama.
ヨンビにも名前あったの？
So it's his name.
俺たちを閉じ込め、存在を否定する。
例の子よ。
関わるな。通り過ぎろ。
俺は人中力だけどちゃんと大切なナルトって名前がある。だから
俺は誰でもない。
He's fought so hard for an identity. Somebody that willingly throws one away is...
さすがに今すぐに破れるような代物ではないか。お前が力を使わなければ封印が緩まないだろうが。今のところ生命の危機や感情の高ぶりがわしの力を使う鍵のようだな。この場で食い殺したいがこの門が開かぬ。お前がわしの力に頼りチャクラを引き出すほどこの封印は弱まっていくのだからな。小僧からさらに強い憎しみを引き出せればわしの力を送り込み一気に封印を破壊できる。
You kind of see the parallels with... I mean, obviously the Ninetale being cunning and manipulative, wanting and trying to get him to use his power so that he can weaken the seal, but notice when he said, if I can draw more hatred, let the hate flow through you. Like, if I can draw more hatred from this kid, I got him. The seal is weak, I can get out, I can take him over, I can fuck him up, all this stuff. But then you have Naruto, he says, I'll get to that hatred inside of you, not to pull it out, but to eradicate. And obviously, even up until this point, that's been Ninetale's goal, is to manipulate, is to weaken the seal, is to eventually take Naruto over. Of course, the tailed beasts despise humans because of the way humans have treated them. But it was that moment, most likely, I'm using your hatred to try to break you. You want to get to my hatred to heal me.
奴が憎いか消してしまいたいか。ならば来い。わしが力をくれてやろう。
And of course, even here during this, you knew he was full of shit, the Ninetale. Like, oh, I'll give you power, yeah, because you want to take him over. But of course, this is showing the extent of his machinations. Hey everybody, I hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, please consider heading on over to my Patreon page and becoming a patron. Not only will you be helping to support the channel, you'll also gain access to exclusive content and benefits such as early access to my videos, full reactions, and many more. So, if you're so inclined, head on over to my Patreon page, the link is down below in the pinned comment, and become a patron. So, I don't believe I'll be with you guys long. I had a particular thing regarding these episodes that I wanted to hone in on for the review. And of course that was the Tailed Beast. Now we haven't finished it out yet with the last episode for this video. There's still more to develop in terms of the Jinchuriki Tailed Beast relationship. But in discussions in prior videos, you know, I've discussed the relationship between the Eight Tail and Kirabi, which is obviously been very different than what we've seen in the past. How that could influence Naruto and the Ninetale, which we have come to find his name is Kurama. Like I said, I had heard that name before, but I'm like, okay, that's his name. That's the Tail Beast name. Oh, and the other beast is named Son Goku. I feel that has to be a reference to DBZ, of course. I mean, I don't know when with the manga for Dragon Ball coming out in the 80s, And Naruto, I'm not sure when it came out, but I'm certain it was much later. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, correct me. And of course, they are presented in the show, they're presented in the story as the people see them. Forces of nature, uncontrollable, wild, something to be contained. And as the story progresses, you see more of what, through the eyes of Kirabi, through the eyes of Naruto, these tailed beasts, what they are capable of, and really who they are. And one thing that has been constant throughout this series has been the kindness of Naruto. The kindness of Naruto being able to soften the heart of Tsunade. The kindness of Naruto being able to soften and make a friend out of Gaara of the sand. The kindness of Naruto that was able to affect Nagato. And as we reach the conclusion of this development for the tailed beasts, the kindness of Naruto being able to affect his tailed beast, it's affected the others. The eight tail, as we've seen, that he's like, oh, this kid is something different, okay. And then Son Goku affected him by saying, hey, this kid is actually genuine. He's kind of stupid. Talking about wanting to be friends with the tailed beast, but he's genuine. And then, as I mentioned during the reaction, they are, of course, the tailed beast and Naruto and the other Jinchuriki have all been in the same boat, shunned, outcast, things, all that. But to see the machinations of the Nine Tail, and that his machinations are not that, like, he is not that far removed from them. It wasn't like, oh, when he's doing this and the other, it's like, oh, maybe my mind is changing about this kid. Oh, sometime around the beginning of Shippuden. No, literally maybe some odd episodes ago, just a handful, he was still planning to try to take over Naruto, to try to kill him and get him. And even though we haven't seen it yet, as I said during the reaction, I do believe that it was the antithesis of what he is doing that will change the dynamic of their relationship. The Nine Tail is trying to draw out the power in order to destroy his Jinchuriki. Naruto wants to draw out the hatred of the Nine Tail in order to save him. One quick aside, who gave them names? I guess they gave themselves their own names. Kind of like in the Clone Wars, of course they have their designations, their CT numbers, but then they gave each other names: Rex, Cody, Waxer, Boyle, Hardcase, Jesse, Fives, Echo, Heavy. All these characters, Wolf, Gregor, all these things here. And I suppose it could be the same for the tailed beast, where either as individuals name themselves, or names were, since they are able to speak with each other, gave each other names. I just thought that was just a thought that just crossed my mind literally just now, and I'm like, oh, that is interesting. How they have proper names, Son Goku said, and it's like, who gave them those names? I suppose it could only really be them, I would suppose. Especially, it would only have to be them, because they would have disregarded if a human called them, oh, this is your proper name and everything. Fuck you. Like, I'm gonna go with your name. Another form of you trying to control and trying to make me subservient to you is for you to give me a name. Fuck you. So I would imagine that it can only be them that gave each other their names, or they as individuals themselves gave them their own individual names. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, or subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. My short films, reactions, reviews, my video essays, my Graves plays, all that good stuff that's on there, and much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.